What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the King Kane Way TV. It's your fashion connoisseur. It's your everyday laugh. It's your boy King Kane. I'm here, and today I'm going to be giving you a review of the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 4, Episode 19, aka Reunion Part 1. This reunion was super good. There were a lot of great shade moments. And I feel like the shade that was said were things that needed to be said. So I definitely went in. You know, Candace and Karen, they definitely stole the show for me, look-wise, fashion-wise. We're going to talk about the outfits. Candace definitely won Best Dressed. Per usual, like I've said a million times before, Candace slays these bitches when it comes to fashion, looks, still looking cute, still looking young. I mean, come on now. We all watch the same goddamn show. The reunion is a New Orleans theme, so they're all wearing all white. Andy pretty much asked the ladies how do they feel about Michael being there. They're already bringing Michael up, and, you know, Ashley's just like, yeah, well, you know, he was a major discussion. He was a major discussion. And so, bitch, you have had other people in your mouth the entire season when it was just, you know, such and such name was in your mouth, such name was in your mouth. So this is just your time to receive it. Just receive it. Sit up there on that couch and look stupid with that ugly outfit. I hated the dress. I hated it. I hated it. Kudos for doing something different with the hair. It didn't work for me. Karen, beautiful. I love Karen's wig. Monique, I love the gold popping out right there. I thought that was different. Robin, I hate your hair. Your hair gives me very much Dixie Chicks. It was very weird. Just watching you bobblehead on the stage. Absolutely wasn't here for you. Giselle, beautiful woman, never serves, never slays for me at the reunion. So that's neither here or there. But while they're talking about Michael, Karen's just like, well, you know, we know he loves the camera. You know, after the Fox 5 interview, I saw that he loves the camera. And, you know, Karen just feels like he should not have went on the Fox 5 and did that shit because, bitch, you're still guilty, okay? I don't know. Karen is basically getting in Ashley and Giselle's ass, basically telling Ashley, like, girl, oh, the fuck well, yes, your husband was a topic, but, it happened. It is what it is. Like, girl, bye. She was getting on Giselle about not having a man and being lonely and miserable. And for me, Karen was giving it to the girls, period. And then, so Giselle's sitting over there like, well, you know, Andy, I really don't want to talk about what happened with Michael. Like, I really don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm tired of talking about it. And Karen like, oh, well, you tired of it now? Like, shit, you weren't tired when you sit up there in that confessional and talked all that bullshit. You weren't tired then, but now since you're here, you want to be tired. And Andy told her, well, you could be tired of talking about it tomorrow. You heard the boss. You can be tired of talking about what the fuck I want to talk about tomorrow. Period, point, motherfucking blank. So anyway, Giselle, we get into her whole storyline, you know, her dating life, how she can't keep a man, how Sherman left her, didn't come to the wedding, didn't show up. Who really cares? He goes to move forward. We get a little glimpse of her therapy, how she's been going to therapy to do right. We get into a little Giselle versus Karen, about, you know, the whole when Karen's parents died, how she was grieving when they were in New Orleans, and she chose to get on Instagram with her supporters and the people who have sent her nice things, and versus you bitches, and then you're just like feeling some type of way, like, girl, bye. Like, you cannot tell someone how to grieve. I've been saying it all goddamn season long. It's the same old motherfucking story with Giselle, apple face, apple head ass. She just pretty much reflects on the whole season. Ain't nothing really changed. She's still messy. And then, like, it felt like she was trying to blame Monique and the fact that Sherman didn't come to the wedding. And, you know, Monique is like, no, because if he, don't blame that on me, because if he wanted to come to the wedding and be there with you, he would have been there with you. And then Giselle's like, oh, I'm not blaming you. But, you know, Andy, at the same time, I feel like he could have came so he could support me. Girl, shut the fuck up. You knew you was finna take that whole situation and throw it at Monique. Like, yo, applehead ass, like I just said, bitch, having sat here and talked all that motherfucking shit. We're not going to play those games. It can't happen. And it won't happen. Anywho, it ain't Monique's fault. Sherman was pretty much tricking at Saks with a bitch. And Saks called Karen and asked her if, Giselle and Sherman were still dating. And Karen was just like, I think so. Like, Giselle, I ain't got no reason to motherfucking hurt you. Like, bitch, this is all tea. This is all gag. Like, this ain't what you think it is. Like, I don't really have that much of a vendetta out against you. I just don't fuck with you. But anyways, it comes out that Giselle has a new little boo. It's her ex-husband, the one who cheated on her, the one they say swore fighting in Atlanta. He has a mega church out there. Just from watching Greenleaf, I really don't see it for the black church. I think the black church really has to get back to what church is. Yeah, I can't. Moving on. We get into Karen's storyline and how she was grieving in New Orleans on Instagram and her Ladon fragrance and the fact that it's in goddamn me Bloomingdale's. See, work hard, take your time, do not be rushed by outside individuals who know nothing about what's going on in here. In business, be like Karen. That's what I could take from Karen this whole season is with your business, keep it on the hush. Keep it on the low. And just show improve when it's time for you to show improve when you feel it. Period. Anywho, and then Andy asked her why did she thank Giselle at her Ladon fragrance release party. And she was just like, at the end of the day, Giselle has been super shady towards my business. So I just wanted to thank her for the shade. Thank her for just being, a weird-ass bitch the whole season. And then she ends up reading the shit out of Giselle because she's like, Giselle, don't come for my motherfucking business. Like, bitch, I don't come for every hue or every hue. And she could. My shit is in Bloomingdale's. Bloomingdale's. I'm just saying, I fucks with Target, but I'm just saying, come on now, quality. Quality over quantity. So let's really do a comparison, bitch. Ooh, it's nothing more that irritates me about somebody who's so concerned about somebody else's business or whatever they got going on. Like, focus on what you got going on. Focus on your goddamn self. Moving forward, we get into the whole grieving gate, and Karen just feels like, bitch, it's not your place to comment on any fucking thing that I do or anything that I've done since my parents have died. Like, it's not your fucking place. Like, I was in New Orleans, I was surrounded by death at the plantation. Like, it was a lot for me. Like, bitch, let me have my moment. Period. Robin says that she just feels like, no one equates grieving with Instagram. Robin, who are you with this Todd-ass Dixie wig, Dixie chick cut short bob rock on? Girl, shut your ass up. Nobody asked you to chime in. You look stupid. You're basically just trying to stick up for, Giselle because Giselle is looking insane in this moment. My whole thing is it ain't for you hoes to decide what is grieving or what is not grieving or what somebody may do or do not do when they're grieving. Like, who the fuck are you? But don't worry about it because Karen got Robin together. Like, but Robin, y'all don't question that. Like, I don't question why you love Juan. Ooh. I don't question why you love Juan. Y'all know what the fuck Karen's saying. What Karen is fucking saying is, bitch, I don't question why you still sleeping and laying in the bed with this man and y'all ain't married, y'all had 2 kids and he done did this, y'all having financial problems and this, that, and the third. So don't question me, bitch. Because you don't, let's not ask questions. You don't want to ask questions. You don't. Moving on, we see Big Nose Dorothy. She comes out. Big Nose Dorothy, if you're just like tuning into my videos, that's Candace's mom. She comes out. She's joined the couch. They're no longer in counseling. It was a little awkward tension right there in that moment. Get your asses back in counseling. You clearly need it. We get into Candace's story, the wedding, the brother, her mom, etc. We watched the whole season. We're not going to go into that. She definitely carried the first half of the season, so my hat is off to her. They get into Brothergate, and, Andy asked the question, like, why did you Have you not moved on from that? Have you not healed from that hurt? Because you married Candace's dad after he cheated, and y'all went on to like live a life, and y'all had Candace. Like, so I don't understand why you didn't handle that or fix that, and you're a counselor. She's just basically like, that's not how she felt. But anytime in marriage, when a man cheats and has a baby on the outside, that's a lot of pain, that's a lot of hurt. Yeah, I get it. And everybody's like, well, are you healed from it? And she's like, yeah, I'm healed from it. Yeah, I'm healed from it, girl. Bye. And then we get into Candy. She starts talking about how she even realized she had a brother. Nobody ever told her anything. She was a young girl. She gets into just how she met her brother. Like, there was a letter in her dad's room, like, happy Father's Day, happy birthday, love your son, such and such. And so she was just talking about how in that moment she felt so horrible and so hurt, just like, what the fuck? Like, I have a sibling and nobody ever told me anything, and she's always longed for that brother love. I mean, they have the same mom and same dad. Like, she wants a relationship with her brother, and I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. You could just see the pain in her eyes, and you could just hear it in her voice when she was just speaking, and my heart went out to Candy in that moment. But Andy tells Dorothy motherfucking ass that he doesn't think she's healed. You're not healed. Get your ass back in therapy. Like I just said, we're over it. We don't need another season of the mama-daughter drama. Let's move on. I actually want to see more of Chris White fine ass. Anywho, the mama also, they get into the alleged mom hitting Candace in the goddamn face with, her purse. Candace's mom, Dorothy, says that she didn't hit her with her purse. It was a simple, bump. It really didn't mean anything. The whole thing was quite annoying and comical to just sit up here and watch because, bitch, don't hit me with no motherfucking purse. Honestly, I don't care who you are. Don't hit me with no motherfucking purse. Are you crazy? Whatever. I don't get it. Candace brings her receipts to show that her name is on the lease and that she's paying the full mortgage now. The mom threw a little bit of shade, like, are you? But then she clearly right down up, like, yeah, they are paying the full mortgage. Congratulations, Candace. Pay your own goddamn bills. You're a married woman in your 30s. That's just what comes with it. Pay your goddamn bills. But then we get into a little Ashley versus Candace, and this was just so good. There was so much said. It was just a heated argument. And I just don't understand how Ashley gonna say that Candace is the least accomplished on this couch. Like, bitch, what have you done? And just like Candace told you, bitch, my business is up and running. Yours is closed down. So let's be clear. And then Ashley's trying to throw shade that Mama Dorothy is running the businesses, this, that, and the third. And Candace gives her good read that, bitch, I had a business before any of you girls on this stage, on this platform. Let's be very clear about one goddamn thing. Candace is very much accomplished. Ashley, you have no comebacks. You're weak. I don't like your forehead shape. It's not the type of forehead shape that I go in for. I just think you look weird. You look stupid. Candace is gunning for your motherfucking ass. I'm just like, bitch, go in, go in, go in. Like, I just can't sit here and say everything she was saying, but it was some really good reads. And I'm just going to say the ones that pretty much stood out to me. She called her a gold digger. And she was like, and Ashley's like, no, your gold digging husband, bitch. And they just going back and forth. And my whole thing is, Ashley, you are a gold digger. You married this old man. The tea with that prenup is low-key finna run out. So you need a goddamn second option. And honestly, the baby, she posted a recent picture. The baby does not look like Benjamin Button any longer. He actually looks like a little infant. Glory be to God, because honestly, the baby was giving me Benjamin Button tease, and I did not enjoy it. I did not appreciate it as a fan of the show. So, girl, glory to God. Next, we get into Ashley's story, the miscarriage, baby gate, just about how, people were shading her, and particularly Candace, about how you're drinking, bitch, you ain't trying to get pregnant. They get into the discussion about the ugly mop Rick James wig that I read Ashley down for, that millions of memes were made for. So it was just hilarious. Everybody was like, that wig is dead. Girl, please don't wear it no more. Her mama had the same wig on at the baby shower. Child, I can't. Ashley opens up and says that she's been so emotional since giving birth, just about her dad and just the love of a child. And girl, watch out for the postpartum. You look a bit heavy sitting on the couch. I know you just had a baby, but I'm just saying. She says that she has forgiven her dad. And then, Tandy talks about Andy asks her about the tweet that she tweeted when she's like, oh, I'm not sparing anyone at the reunion. Naked mole rat face or midget face or some type of face. Candace, girl, I'm coming for you. Yada, yada, yada. And she's just really not going to, be taken in light with any of these girls at the reunion. We get some Ash versus Candy again. The last time got to be a lot. Andy was just pretty much like, I'm tired of hearing it. Let's move on. They both are hurt. You could just see the hurt between Candace and Ashley because if you guys remember, Ashley brought Candace on last season. So, it is just weird to see that they don't really fuck with each other. But I do feel like, Ashley, you shaded Candace first last year with a lot of the shit that she was going through and had going and stuff. So, you're really not a friend. So, girl, fuck you at the end of the day. Then they talk about the whole prenup and how she gets $1 million if the marriage ends in 5 years. But if the marriage doesn't end in 5 years, then she gets half of everything or something like that. Karen asking her about it, Giselle asking her about it. Girl, what's the tea with this? Like, we all know that you don't got pregnant by this 80-year-old man. We all know that your bag is secured. I get it. I understand it. But just own it. And that's what Candace is saying. Like, bitch, own the fact that you're a gold-digging ass bitch. Period. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be taken care of and wanting to be kept. Okay? Ain't shit wrong with it. Candace isn't apologetic about anything that she said about Michael, about, Ashley's pregnancy journey, because, girl, fuck you. She just doesn't understand, like, how is Mike crying at the goddamn rainbow party, and then an hour, because you had a miscarriage, and an hour later he over there grabbing on somebody's ass. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It's a facade, and I totally agree with her on that. Get your shit together, Ashley. You're a weird-ass bitch. I don't know. We see Michael. He enters towards the end of the reunion. They're playing all this da-da-da music. My whole thing is ain't nobody scared of Michael. Be on ground of Darby. Ashley secured the bag. Candace Red lived for Karen. Robin sits over there and looked like the Dixie chick that you are. Monique, I need more. Part 2, Part 3. Giselle, good luck with your cheating ass ex-husband who's out there sword fighting allegedly in Atlanta. So anyway, guys, that's my review of the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 4, Reunion Part 1. I will be doing Part 2, Part 3, or whatever. So enjoy the goddamn video. Mwah. Oh, shit. Guys, also, please subscribe to my channel. Like this video, share this video, rate this video. Please leave comments down. Trying to grow, trying to build, the natural way. The girls are out here buying followers, likes, clickbait. I just want to get everything naturally. I want the people who really come to my channel to really fuck with me and really want to watch me. So that's why, those of you who really watch, it means so much to me, honestly. I don't want to get emotional, but also follow me on all of my social media. That's going to be in the description of this video. So let me try to stop this again.